Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville. It's time for Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys football. Tonight, the Wonder Boys host the Southern Nazarene University Crimson Storm in Great American Conference action here on River Country KCJC. Good evening, friends. My name is Sam Streisner. Thank you for joining us for the pregame show brought to you by Tyson Foods. Have you had your Tyson today? Arkansas Tech is coming off its most successful football season in 6 years. The Wonder Boys were 9-3 overall and champions of the Champs Heart of Texas Bowl during the 2015 season. Gone from that team are quarterback Arsenio Favor and linebacker Logan Jens, both of whom were seniors last year. Among the key returnees are running back Brian Allen, who rushed for 1,150 yards a year ago, and defensive back Quay Rose, who was second on the team in tackles with 76. Southern Nazarene also has a bit of momentum on its side entering 2016. Crimson Storm defeated Oklahoma Baptist 33-32 in overtime in the final game of last season. The win ended a 32-game losing streak for Southern Nazarene. The Wonder Boys are 3-0 against the Crimson Storm since Southern Nazarene joined the GAC in 2013. Arkansas Tech has won those three meetings by a combined margin of 145-35. Thank you for joining us on the Tyson Foods pregame show. We will break for 1 minute and then come back with the starting lineups. You're listening to Wonder Boys football.
Southern Nazarene is the visiting team. They'll call the call. That's good. That's clear. And it is a tail. Southern Nazarene wins the call. That's the 82nd half. Very good. Nazarene's won the call and the rest of the call in the second half. You take the football. With the speed to start the first half. Good luck, Dan.
Back at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville, a great crowd already on hand, but still room for you if you'd like to come out and cheer on the Wonder Boys as they begin their 102nd season of football here tonight. Let's take a look at the starters. First for our guests from Bethany, Oklahoma, the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm under the direction of first-year head coach Andy Lambert, who previously spent 19 seasons as the head coach at Trinity International and then later Sterling College in Kansas. On offense for Southern Nazarene, the quarterback is Jacob Spady, a sophomore from Hinton, Oklahoma. The running back is Quincy Whitfield, a sophomore from Fort Smith, Arkansas. At the wide receiver spots for Southern Naz, it'll be Trevor Smith, senior from Pleasant Hill, California, Jonathan Martin, senior from Moore, Oklahoma, and Derek Gillis, junior from Houston, Texas. The tight end is Pearson Wow, a sophomore from Merritt, Texas. On the offensive line for Southern Nazarene, from left to right, it'll be Will House, John Clark, Emilio Primera, Hunter Basket, and Mark Roll. For Arkansas Tech, starting on the offensive side of the ball tonight, at the quarterback spot, it'll be Ty Reesner, junior from Cashion, Oklahoma. The halfback is Chris Eastburn, a sophomore from Piercy. Brian Allen, a sophomore from Forest City, is the tailback. The wide receiver is Michael Fine, a senior from Springdale, along with Jacob Dean, sophomore from Norman, Oklahoma, and J.V. Davis, sophomore from Benton. On the offensive line for the Wonder Boys, it'll be Ian Shuttleworth, Torian Samuels, Trey Martin, Trey Bradley, and Tim Finley. On defense for the Wonder Boys, it'll be Demetrius Ford, Byron Pruitt, Justin Lewis, and Bruce Livingston up front. KJ Reed and Nick Akins are the linebackers. And in the secondary, it'll be Christian Van Buren, Jimmy Lofton, Quay Rose, Quincy Payton, and Kristen Trammell. Southern Nazarene set to kick it away. It'll be Carlos Anguiano with the honors. Back deep for Arkansas Tech on the near side, it is Jabias Cross, who 2 years ago on this field took the opening kickoff of the season back 100 yards for a touchdown, but he will not have that opportunity here tonight because Carlos Anguiano kicks the opening kickoff out of bounds on the near boundary, and as a result, Arkansas Tech will get some great starting field position here to begin the first quarter of the first game of the 2016 season. The Wonder Boys were 9-3 a year ago, but they must replace their starting quarterback, and the man attempting to do that will be Ty Reisner, Jr. from Cashion, Oklahoma. Reisner previously was a quarterback at Emporia State University. He was a member of a team that reached the national quarterfinals last year, where he backing up Brent Wilson, who finished fourth in the Harlan Hill Trophy voting a year ago. 2 years ago, Reisner saw significant action at quarterback at Emporia State, completed over 60% of his passes for 894 yards and 8 touchdowns. And he does get the start at quarterback here this evening for Arkansas Tech University. He will open in a shotgun formation. He hands it off, and running between the tackles is Brian Allen. Allen tries to bounce it outside, but good pursuit by the Southern Nazarene defense, and he is taken down for no gain. Among the first men on the scene for Southern Nazarene were Miles Roll, sophomore linebacker, and Derek Carmouche, senior defensive back. Looks like the Wonder Boys will go Wildcat on 2nd down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Brian Allen takes a direct snap, fakes the handoff. Allen around right end, shakes through one tackle, absorbs a big hit from Josh Jordan, freshman defensive back for Southern Nazarene, and keeps plowing up to the 42-yard line. A gain of 7 for Brian Allen, who rushed for 1,150 yards a year ago. He was the first Wonder Boy to go over 1,000 yards in a season since R.J. Van Hook out of Prescott did it in 2004. 3rd down and 3 for the Wonder Boys from their own 42. Reisner rolls left. His first pass attempt as a Wonder Boy is complete for a first down. Near the near boundary, catch is made for the Wonder Boys by J.V. Davis. He's out of bounds at the Southern Nazarene 44-yard line. A pickup of 14 yards and the first down of the season for Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys will go quickly. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right for Reisner. Reisner awaits the snap. Blitz comes from the right side. He throws that direction complete to Henry Wesley. Wesley forced out of bounds just shy of a first down. They'll spot him out at the Southern Nazarene 35-yard line following a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Wonder Boys. A year ago, Arkansas Tech was 2nd in the Great American Conference in total offense at 459 yards per game. 2nd down and 1 for the Wonder Boys from the Southern Naz 35. The handoff is to Allen. Allen running right, bounces it to the outside, and is brought down from behind at the 28-yard line. The gain on the play is 7, and it'll be another first down for Arkansas Tech. Luke Starks will check in at a tight end spot. Christian Thompson, the sophomore from Dardanelle, is in at a running back spot, and Jant Weary checks in at wide receiver for the Wonder Boys. Weary goes to the left side of the formation, along with Therese Hampton and J.V. Davis. Jabias Cross is in at quarterback. Cross on the quarterback draw goes straight ahead, and we'll get to the 25-yard line for a pickup of 3. Reisner back onto the field. Looks like he'll check back in on 2nd down and 7. Now Jabias Cross, Reisner will return to the near sideline. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 for Arkansas Tech from the Southern Nazarene 25-yard line. This will be a challenge for this Arkansas Tech offense and their offensive coordinator, Brent Dearman, early in the season, figuring out the best rhythm and routine, as it looks like they're going to employ a 2-quarterback system, at least early on. Hand off to Brian Allen. Allen around left end, taken down at the 21-yard line with a gain of 4. In on the stop for Southern Nazarene, Miles Roll and Damian Willis. And it will bring up for Arkansas Tech a 3rd down and 3 situation. A year ago, the Wonder Boys were the 4th best team in the GAC in terms of converting 3rd down conversions. They made it 42.9% of the time a year ago. Reisner back in at quarterback, hands it off to Braden Stringer. His first carry of the season will result in a first down and more as he stays on his feet, gets out of an ankle tackle at the 17-yard line, and goes all the way defenders at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 8 for Braden Stringer, the junior out of Blanchard, Oklahoma, who came into tonight with 800. Last year, Stringer rushed for 711 yards. He's in an offset pistol formation behind Reisner. The handoff is to Stringer, and he goes in almost untouched. Touchdown, Arkansas Tech. A 3-yard run for Braden Stringer. Stringer picks up his third career rushing touchdown, and the Wonder Boys lead 6-0 early on in Russellville. Eric Perez will be on to attempt the extra point. Perez out of Green Forest. So far in his career on extra point tries, he is 49 out of 54. He was the leading scorer among all kickers in the Great American Conference a year ago. The snap is good, so is the hold. The kick is away. It is good, and your new score with 11 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the first quarter is Arkansas Tech 7, Southern Nazarene 0. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech football. The scoring drive for Arkansas Tech was 10 plays. It went 65 yards and took 3 minutes and 24 seconds, resulting in at the 11:36 mark of the first quarter, the 3-yard touchdown run by Braden Stringer, as the Wonder Boys offense picks right up where it left off at the end of last season. Offensive coordinator Brent Dearman felt as if his offense really had its best performance of the season at the Champs Heart of Texas Bowl on December 5th of last year down in Copperas Cove, Texas, a game the Wonder Boys won over Eastern New Mexico for their first postseason win away from home since 1957. The kickoff duties for Arkansas Tech, at least on this occasion, will be handled by Matthew Shade. You may remember that name. He was the Wonder Boys punter back in 2013, now back with the program in 2016. He kicks it away, a wobbly end-over-ender that comes down at the 5-yard line to Jonathan Martin. Martin going east and west. A penalty flag is down. He's dropped near the 10-yard line. Special team stop made for Arkansas Tech University by Brett Calhoun, backup halfback. The ball is spotted down at the 11-yard line. Now we'll wait to see what the penalty flag is about. The Wonder Boys are indicating it's against Southern Naz. The likelihood would be a block in the back here and half the distance to the goal. We'll wait and see if that is indeed the case. Instead, it's holding on Southern Nazarene. Either way, it's half the distance to the goal, and Southern Naz will start from its 6-yard line with 11:29 to go in the first quarter, and Arkansas Tech leading by a score of 7-0. It is opening night around the Great American Conference. There are 4 other games that we'll keep an eye on as the evening unfolds, as Southern Nazarene goes on offense for the first time, and they are led by Jacob Spady, who appeared in 8 games for the Crimson Storm a year ago, completed 53% of his passes for 200. In first play of the season, the Wonder Boys forced a Southern Nazarene fumble and recovered it for a touchdown. This time they were unable to get on the football before it rolled through the end zone, but it's still a safety, and your new score with 11:24 to go in the first quarter is Arkansas Tech, Southern Nazarene 0. Back in 30 seconds. This a great beginning to the season for the Wonder Boys as they score on their first offensive possession of the year, and then on the first defensive snap of the season for a second consecutive year, the Wonder Boys defense puts points on the board, bringing back some memories of what we saw almost exactly 1 year ago when on the first play from scrimmage, Southern Nazarene was going to attempt a double reverse pass. But in the process of that second handoff, Southern Nazarene fumbled it into the end zone, and Nick Akins was able to recover it for a touchdown for the Wonder Boys a year ago in Bethany, Oklahoma, on a play that will live forever in Wonder Boys lore. As the 10 men on the field touchdown, the Wonder Boys on that play a year ago had only lined up with 10 men in honor of their late teammate, Zamerick Holt. And here a year later, again, the Tech defense on its first snap of the year contributes to the scoreboard for the Wonder Boys. It'll be Carlos Anguiano to kick it away on the free kick for Southern Nazarene as he tees it up at the 20-yard line. Back deep to return for the Wonder Boys, it's Henry Wesley on the far side and Jabias Cross on the near side. They waited about their own 23-yard line, so the Wonder Boys figure to once again start with good field position here. There is a little bit of a breeze at Anguiano's back as he tries to re-tee it here. If the wind blows it off one more time, they'll have to have somebody come and hold it on the tee for him. 11:24 to go in the first quarter, and Arkansas Tech leads it 9-0 over a Southern Nazarene team that's lost 32 of its last 33 games. The right footer Anguiano approaches the football, and he kicks it away, sends a high end-over-ender in the direction of Jabias Cross. He'll take it at his own 24-yard line, up over the 25, the 30, cuts it back toward the boundary, loses the football. It rolls out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Stop made for Southern Nazarene by Tristan Slinker. And it'll be first down and 10 for Arkansas Tech from its own 41-yard line, and a chance for the Wonder Boys to add to their 9-0 lead here early in the first quarter. It is the 100th season of 1-2 football, coming off their best season since 2009 a year ago when they went 9-3. It'll be Jabias Cross at quarterback this time for the Wonder Boys. He is flanked in the backfield by Braden Stringer to his left and Brian Allen to his right. Allen, the handoff is faked to him. Cross rolls right and throws too tall out of bounds. He was looking on the far side of the field for J.V. Davis, but his pass is incomplete. And Ty Reisner will check in at quarterback for Arkansas Tech. Looks like Jabias Cross may stay in the game at a wide receiver spot. He'll go to the far side of the field along with J.V. Davis. Michael Fine is in the slot to the left side. Brian Allen stays in as the tailback. Chris Eastburn in at halfback to block. They hand it off to Allen. Allen runs left, spins off the first wave of tacklers and makes his way up to the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 for Brian Allen, stopped there by Southern Nazarene's Brayan Jackson. And it'll be third down and 5 for the Wonder Boys from their own 46. 10 minutes and 53 seconds to go. First quarter, Arkansas Tech leading 9-0. Reisner, the quarterback. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Southern Nazarene may have been offsides. Free play here for the Wonder Boys. Reisner throws it deep. It is incomplete. Looking for J.V. Davis over on the far side of the field. He caught the football, but was unable to get a foot down inbounds with possession. But I don't think it's going to matter because I think Southern Nazarene was offsides at the right defensive end. And that should give the Wonder Boys a free first down. Here with 10:41 to go in the first quarter. A year ago, Southern Nazarene was right in the middle of the pack in terms of penalties. They were penalized an average of 67.1 yards per game. That was 6th most in the GAC among the 12 members of this conference.
Offside, defense number 94. Penalty is declined. Personal foul.
There is a personal foul against Southern Nazarene. After that first penalty flag, a second one was thrown for roughing the passer when Reisner unloaded it deep on that free play. Southern Nazarene guilty of roughing the passer, so the Wonder Boys decline the offsides call. They accept the roughing the passer personal foul, and it moves the football into Crimson Storm territory at the Southern Nazarene 39-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 Arkansas Tech with 10:41 to hands it off to Brian Allen, and not much there. The timing of that play disrupted by the low snap. And the stop made for Southern Nazarene by Damian Willis. Willis is a junior for Southern Nazarene out of Princeton, Texas. His tackle for a loss back to the Southern Nazarene 40-yard line brings up 2nd down and 11 for the Wonder Boys. Reisner in the shotgun. 2 receivers stacked to his right. One of them, Cross, comes in motion. Cross takes the handoff, fumbles it, ball loose. Cross picks it up in the same motion, keeps running inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line goes Jabias Cross. The ball was bouncing free at the 40-yard line, and he was able to, in stride, pick it out of midair and run for a gain of 15. It is 1st down and 10 for the Wonder Boys from the Southern Nazarene 25-yard line after the gain by Cross. Reisner throws across, complete to cross inside the 20-yard line. He wraps up that football and carries it down near first down yardage. It's going to depend on which spot they go with. It looks like they'll go with the gain of 10 and a first down for the Wonder Boys at the Southern Nazarene 15-yard line. Royce Finley checks in at a wide receiver spot. He, J.V. Davis, and Jabias Cross are split to the left. Quarterback for the Wonder Boys, Ty Reesner, takes the snap, throws complete to Cross. Cross runs toward the near boundary and is forced out of bounds inside the 15 at the 12-yard line. The gain on first down is 3, and it'll be second down and 7 for the Wonder Boys from the Southern Nazarene 12-yard line. Michael Fine checks back in at a wide receiver spot. Chris Eastburn is back in at halfback. This time Jabias Cross will be split out to the right side. And it'll be Ty Reesner at quarterback with Brian Allen at the tailback spot. Reesner checks to the near side, wants clarification on the call from offensive coordinator Brent Dearman, receives it, and now a penalty flag is thrown. May have a false start against the Wonder Boys. And that will be the case. The false start will cost the Wonder Boys 5 yards. It is the first penalty of the night for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys so far with an advantage in total offense of 97 yards to -5 yards in total offense for Southern Nazarene. And the Wonder Boys lead it 9-0 here nearing the midpoint of the first quarter. Reesner sends Braden Stringer in motion right. He will throw it to him that direction. Pass is caught at the 21-yard line. Stringer makes the first man miss and gets down to the 12-yard line. A gain on the play of 5 as the Wonder Boys get back the 5 yards they lost on the penalty, but now it's third down. It'll be third down and 7 for the Wonder Boys from the Southern Nazarene 12-yard line. Arkansas Tech, per usual, will go no huddle here. Jant Weary checks in as an extra wide receiver as Braden Stringer checks out. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right for Ty Reesner on third down and 7. Reesner has the snap. Reesner lobs it into the end zone. It is out of bounds and incomplete, intended for Henry Wesley as he caught the football, but he was forced out of bounds before the pass went in the air. A penalty flag is down on the near side of the field, far away from where the action was occurring. And we'll see what the indication is. It is offsides against Southern Nazarene, and that's a huge break for the Wonder Boys. Absent that penalty, it would have been 4th and 7. And a tough decision for Coach Raymond Monica, beginning his 4th season as the Arkansas Tech head coach here tonight. But as it is, the penalty will give the Wonder Boys another crack at third down. They are 2 for 2 on third down conversion tries so far. Reesner hands it off. Christian Thompson bowls up the middle, but apparently the play was whistled dead before the snap as a timeout was called. Giorgio Milam, the offensive line coach for the Wonder Boys, was sprinting down the sideline. I think the Wonder Boys may not have had the right personnel on the field there, and they were able to get the timeout before the snap. We will take a 30-second break with them. 8:36 to go, first quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 9-0. You're listening to Wonder Boys football. Elsewhere in the GAC so far tonight, they're in the second quarter in Weatherford, Oklahoma. Southwestern Oklahoma State leads Southern Arkansas 17-7. Southeastern Oklahoma State and 9th-ranked Henderson State are scoreless midway through the first quarter in Arkadelphia. And Ouachita Baptist with an early 7-0 lead over East Central University, also in Arkadelphia. No report as of yet from the UA Monticello Northwestern Oklahoma State game. Here in Russellville, the Wonder Boys face third down and 2 from the Southern Nazarene 7-yard line. Reesner hands it off to Christian Thompson. Thompson goes up the middle and looks to be stopped just short of the first down yardage. The ball came out after Thompson was down, and it will be 4th down for the Wonder Boys, as he got 1 of those yards and most of the second one. It's going to be 4th down and maybe a 1.5 feet for the Wonder Boys at the most. And it looks like they will go for it here on 4th down and less than a yard. It'll be a wildcat formation, and Justin Bailey, the redshirt freshman from Mayflower, will take the snap. He goes with it straight ahead, absorbs a big hit from Miles Roll, and he may be stopped short of the first down. The officials coming in to mark it. They check with the chains on the far side. We'll see if they want to bring the chains out and measure. I believe they will. From here, and this is not a great angle that I have on this particular spot. From here, and based upon the reaction from the Southern Nazarene defense, I don't have a great feeling about how this measurement will turn out for the Wonder Boys. The Arkansas Tech defense already huddling up on the near side. They believe that the Wonder Boys are short of the yard to gain. They stretch the chains on what was a 4th and 1 play. And the Wonder Boys are short indeed. Arkansas Tech, which was 9th in the nation in red zone efficiency a year ago, the Wonder Boys converted on 53 of 59 red zone scoring opportunities a year ago, come up short this time. And Southern Nazarene will take over weekend as well. Best wishes to head coach Christy Byer and the Arkansas Tech team as they compete in the Christian Brothers University Tournament in Memphis, Tennessee. We'll tell you more about that as the evening unfolds. It'll be James Spady at quarterback for Southern Nazarene. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. 4-2-5 defensive alignment for the Wonder Boys. Spady with the quarterback keeper goes straight up the middle, and he's able to push the pile out to the 10-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down for Spady. We gave you his passing numbers from a year ago earlier. In terms of his ability to rush the football a year ago, he had 25 attempts for 60, or I should say for 31 yards. He had absorbed a number of quarterback sacks that dented his rushing totals from a year ago. He has it 2nd down and 6 here from his own 10-yard line. Man in motion toward the left side is Pearson Wow, the tight end. Handoff right up the middle, and there to plug the hole for Arkansas Tech and make the stop for the Wonder Boys was Byron Pruitt, as he's able to make the tackle on the Southern Nazarene ball carrier, as it was Daniel Ramos III that time, and a Wonder Boy appears to be shaken up on the play. Sheldon Jackson will check in as a replacement here for the injured Wonder Boy with 7:02 to go in the first quarter, as Duke Walden makes his first appearance on the field of the season for the Wonder Boys, the head athletic trainer at Arkansas Tech University. It is a defensive lineman for the Wonder Boys that is shaken up. Score update from Arkadelphia, where Ouachita Baptist now leads East Central University by a score of 14-0, as they have added to their lead with a 2-yard touchdown run by Chris Oliver. And it is 14-0 Ouachita in the first quarter at Cliff Harris Stadium. It's going to take a moment to tend to the injured Wonder Boy. While they do it, we will step aside for a 1-minute break. This is Arkansas Tech football.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Lewis. Coming up, 3rd down and 4.
On 3rd down and short, Southern Nazarene quarterback James Spady throws complete into the far side of the field. Reese Carlson makes the catch and goes out of bounds with a first down. They will spot him out at the 17-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Southern Nazarene from there, as the Crimson Storm gets its initial first down of the 2016 season. It'll also get them back into the positive side on the total offense category. Spady looks to throw to the far side. Catch is made at the 15. Good pursuit by the Arkansas Tech defense. There on the scene as soon as the catch was made was linebacker Nick Akins. And he is able to force Jonathan Martin out of bounds. After a short gain, they spot him down at the 19. The gain on the play is 2 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 8 for Southern Nazarene. 4 down linemen for Arkansas's defense, as Sheldon Jackson in for the injured Justin Lewis, who was able to leave the field under his own power, now being tended to on the training table behind the Arkansas Tech bench. Spady brings his tight end Wow in motion to the far side. Handoff to Ramos. Ramos tries the middle, and not much there. The first man through to make contact was Bruce Livingston. Livingston, who came in with 57 career tackles, a senior from Bradenton, Florida. 41 of those tackles came a year ago. He had 5.5 career tackles for a loss coming into the night. That time he makes the stop back to the 17-yard line, a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 10, Southern Nazarene from its own 17-yard line. Clock rolling with 5:19 to go in the first quarter. Arkansas Tech 9 and Southern Nazarene 0. Tonight on River Country 102.3 FM. Middle screen is caught by Ramos. Ramos fighting for first down yardage. He will have it pending the outcome of a penalty flag that was thrown at about the time that Spady threw the pass. We'll wait and see what this might be about. Could it be a hold on Southern Nazarene? Instead, they're going to get him for an illegal formation. There is another Wonder Boy defender shaken up. Duke Walden out onto the field to check on him.
We have an injury timeout.
The penalty against Southern Nazarene will move the football back to the 12-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 15 from there. And while they tend to this injured Wonder Boy with 5:03 to go in the first quarter, and the Wonder Boys leading 9-0, we'll step aside for another 1-minute break. This is Arkansas Tech football.
Following the timeout, it will be 3rd down and 15.
Southern Nazarene on 3rd and 15 from its own 12-yard line. Spady rolls right, unloads toward the near boundary, and it is too tall for everyone. Out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be the first punt of the night for Southern Nazarene. Back deep to return for Arkansas Tech is Braden Stringer. Here with 4:28 to go in the first quarter, and Tech leading 9-0 here in the season opener. Carlos Anguiano handles all of the kicking and punting chores for the Crimson Storm. The Wonder Boys have 10 men up on the line of scrimmage. We'll see if they come after this Carlos Anguiano punt. The snap is a good one. The kick is away. The Wonder Boys only rush 2. Anguiano gets away a high, short punt. Braden Stringer calls for and makes a fair catch at the Southern Nazarene 44-yard line. A punt of 32 yards by Anguiano, and the Wonder Boys will get to start in plus first before they turned it over on downs. And now with Ty Reesner at quarterback, they start 1st and 10 from the Southern Nazarene 44. Reesner awaits the snap, takes it, has a lot of time to throw, steps up in the pocket, throws across the middle, too tall for Jabias Cross, and incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Brian Jackson. There is a penalty flag down in the backfield. And it's in a position where you might anticipate roughing the passer. My eye was downfield watching the pass, but it is indeed for the second time tonight roughing the passer against Southern Nazarene. This will already be the 6th penalty on Southern Nazarene for 72 yards. And it'll move the football to the Crimson Storm 29-yard line. And a break for the Wonder Boys as they will get to move all the way down to the 29 for this 1st and 10 play with 2 receivers to the right side. Reesner awaits the snap. He has it. He will hand it off to Brian Allen. Allen goes around right end and makes it to the 25-yard line, stacked up there. Among those in on the stop for Southern Nazarene was Zach Lloyd. Stop at the 25-yard line after a gain of 4 makes it 2nd down and 6 for the Wonder Boys. Same formation. Reesner looks to throw to the near side, complete to Michael Fine. Fine has the catch at the 19, makes a man miss, and then is taken down from behind at the 11-yard line. Noah Wells with the tackle for Southern Nazarene, but it'll be enough for an Arkansas Tech 1st down. And the Wonder Boys, after a pickup of 14, have it 1st and 10 at the Southern Nazarene 11. Reesner in the shotgun. He will hand it off to Brian Allen. Allen tried the middle, nothing there, so he tried to bounce it to the outside, but he was pursued and taken down by Noah Wells. They'll mark him for a loss back to the 12-yard line. A loss of 1. Well, now it's going to be maybe closer to the 13. Let's wait and see. Yep, they'll put it down at the 13-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 12, Arkansas Tech from there. Allen has 8 carries for 24 yards. Reesner fakes to him. Reesner rolls to his right, looking into the end zone, throws. It is incomplete. Broken up in the end zone. Michael Fine was the intended receiver. And there to break it up for Southern Nazarene and force that incompletion, it was Brayon Jackson. A fine defensive play by Jackson, the sophomore out of Copperas Cove, Texas. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Wonder Boys from the Southern Nazarene 13. Reesner in the shotgun. Stringer to his left, Allen to his right in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. The 1 to the left is Henry Wesley. Reesner has the snap, fakes to Stringer, looks to throw across the middle. Catch is made inside the 5 by Wesley. He'll be taken down short of the goal line. Brayon Jackson on the stop for the Crimson Storm, but it'll be a close to a 1st down for the Wonder Boys. Depends on the spot. How much forward progress will they give him? It doesn't look like they gave him enough. They're going to spot him down at the 2, and it's 4th and 1 Wonder Boys. And they're going to get in some extra beef up front, including Demetrius Ford, who will check in regularly, a defensive lineman, but he'll check in as an extra blocker here. Chris Eastburn is in at the halfback, and Christian Thompson is going to take the direct snap. Thompson awaits the snap. On 4th and 1, he has it. Thompson bounces it to the outside, and he is in! Touchdown, Arkansas Tech. Christian Thompson on a 2-yard touchdown run to make it 15-0 Wonder Boys late in the 1st quarter. For Christian Thompson, it is his 8th career rushing touchdown, adding to the 7 he had a year ago. And now Eric Perez, 1 for 1 on extra point attempts so far tonight, and 50 out of 55 on his career. We'll try once more. The kick is away. It is Southern Nazarene 0 back in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football. The scoring drive for Arkansas Tech University was 6 plays, 44 yards. It took 1 minute and 58 seconds, resulting in the 2-yard touchdown run after the direct snap received by Christian Thompson. Matthew Shade will kick it away for Arkansas Tech. Shade out of Mineola, Texas, puts his right foot into it, a line drive. that'll be taken on a hop by Jonathan Martin at the 2-yard line. Martin running toward the near boundary, avoids one would-be tackler at the 20-yard line and goes skipping out of bounds at the 24 following a kickoff return of some 22 yards. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Crimson Storm from there. Taking a look at the numbers so far, 66 of them have been passing yards. It doesn't get much more balanced than that. Meanwhile, Southern Nazarene so far has been limited to 6 yards of total offense. The Wonder Boys with 10 first downs compared to 1 for the Crimson Storm. And Southern Nazarene will start this set of downs, first and 10 from its own 24-yard line at the 2:16 mark of the first quarter. Tech leading 16-0 in the season opener. Handoff running up the middle, Daniel Ramos III. And he is taken down by Quay Rose as he made it out to the 27-yard line, a pickup of 3 for Ramos. And it'll be second down and 7 for Southern Nazarene.
Quay Rose made the stop for Arkansas Tech.
Ramos is third. Jacob Spady awaits the snap on second down and 7 from his own 27. Now wants to check to the far sideline to check on the play call. May have a new idea from his offensive coordinator. A minute 37 to go in the first quarter. Play clock at 4. Man in motion toward the near side. The handoff is eventually made to Reese Carlson after considerable thought between he and the quarterback Jacob Spady. But Carlson ends up taking it, and he will be dropped, taken down at the 25-yard line for a loss of 2. And it'll bring up third down and 9 for Southern Nazarene. The interior of the Arkansas Tech defensive line in on that stop. As Southern Nazarene will now attempt a third down and 9 from its own 25-yard line. Southern Nazarene so far tonight 1 for 2 on third down conversions. And looks like they're going to need to use a timeout. Timeout, Crimson Storm, 48 seconds to go. First quarter, Tech leading 16-0. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Wonder Boys. .48 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Arkansas Tech 16, Southern Nazarene 0. It's third down and 9 for the Crimson Storm from their own 25-yard line. Spady wants to throw. It is caught right at the first down stick. The catch made by Reese Carlson. In on the stop for Arkansas Tech was K.J. Reed, sophomore linebacker out of Texarkana. And it looks as if he is stopped just short. Reed was able to upend Carlson and take him down, and Southern Nazarene is acting as if it's going to go for it on fourth and less than a yard from its own 33-yard line. What a risk this would be from their own 33. They have less than a yard to go. Quarterback Jacob Spady in the shotgun. Play clock's down to 5. Will they use the timeout? No, they're going to go for it. The handoff is fake. Spady goes straight ahead. He didn't get there. He is stopped short. Based on the initial indication from the official coming in from the far side, there's no way that Jacob Spady got the first down. And if that's the case, the Wonder Boys are going to take over at the Southern Nazarene 33-yard line when the second quarter begins. The first quarter has expired. And now they'll bring out the chains to determine whether or not Jacob Spady got to the 34-yard line. I don't think there's any way that he did. They're going to bring out the chains just as a formality. But it's going to be 1st and 10, Arkansas Tech from the Southern Nazarene 33-yard line as first-year head coach, Southern Nazarene coach Andy Lambert rolls the dice here on 4th and 1 from his own 33. And it did not work out. The Wonder Boys will take over when we return for the second quarter after 15 minutes of football at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville. It's Arkansas Tech 16 and Southern Nazarene 0 back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Wonder Boys.
We have vast knowledge and experience with the latest equipment and technology for servicing all your small, light duty, and commercial needs. We also carry very little France from Michigan to be up here to Union. And we also have 24
Be sure to stay with us coming up at the end of this second quarter for the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show. Phil Wright Autoplex, an honest deal at an affordable price. And then after the game, we will have for you the Tyson Foods Player of the Game. Tyson Foods. Have you had your Tyson today? We head to the second quarter at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 16 and Southern Nazarene 0. And the Wonder Boys will take over 1st and 10 at the Southern Nazarene 33-yard line after the Crimson Storm went for it on 4th and 1 and came up short. A great stop by the Arkansas Tech defense. Now the Wonder Boys offense will try to cash it in. Throwing deep down the middle is Reesner. Has a man in the end zone. It is broken up, though. Intended for Jant Weary in the end zone. And a great defensive play by get it up. There to make the stop for the Crimson Storm and prevent the completion. It was Brady Smith, a sophomore defensive back out of Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Wonder Boys will go quickly here on 2nd and 10. From the Southern Nazarene 33. The handoff is to Braden Stringer. Stringer goes right and is taken down at the 31-yard line. Very close to a helmet-to-helmet hit there applied by a Southern Nazarene defender, but no penalty flag as the stop is made at the 31 following a gain of 2 yards. And it'll be 3rd down and 8 for Arkansas Tech. Jabias Cross is in at a wide receiver. He and Jacob Dean go to the far side of the field. Michael Fine is in the slot to the right side as Ty Reesner awaits the snap. A little bit low, but Reesner able to handle it. Throws across the middle, has Cross at the 10. Cross makes the catch. Cross at the 8-yard line, gets a block, and he is in! Touchdown, Arkansas Tech on a 31-yard pass from Ty Reesner to Jabias Cross, and the Wonder Boys lead it 22-0. Jabias Cross wide open across the middle of the field, and Ty Reesner able to deliver a strike as Reesner throws his first touchdown pass as a Wonder Boy. And for Jabias Cross, he is able to haul it in for the touchdown reception. Eric Perez's extra point is on its way. It is good, and our new score with 14 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the second quarter is Arkansas Tech 23, Southern Nazarene 0 back in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football. The scoring drive for Arkansas Tech University was 3 plays, 33 yards. It took 47 seconds and resulted in the 31-yard touchdown pass from Ty Reesner to Jabias Cross. For Jabias Cross, it was his 5th touchdown reception as a Wonder Boy. He led Arkansas Tech with 4 touchdown receptions in 2015. And his first touchdown catch of 2016 helps the Wonder Boys take a 23-0 lead with 14:13 to go in the second quarter. As Matthew Shade tees it up and prepares to kick it away for Arkansas Tech. Back deep for the Crimson Storm, it's Reese Carlson on the near side and Jonathan Martin on the far side. Shade's kick is a high end over ender, and it'll be Carlson from the 5. Carlson brings it up the left hash mark, now cuts it to his right. He's at the 15-yard line and taken down in midair on an ankle tackle there. Special team stop made for Arkansas Tech University by Andrew Craig, sophomore defensive back out of Corinth, Texas. And Southern Nazarene will begin this possession at its own 18-yard line. This Wonder Boys defense so far has limited Southern Nazarene to just 15 yards of total offense and only 1 first down. And they've also, the Arkansas Tech defense has also put 2 points on the board on a team safety recorded early in the first quarter. Wonder Boys have also gotten touchdown runs from Braden Stringer and Christian Thompson. And then that 31-yard touchdown pass just a moment ago from Ty Reasoner to Jabias Cross. Handoff, trying to get around left end is Jonathan Martin, but he'll be forced out of bounds. Stop made at the 17-yard line for Arkansas Tech University. In all last year as a freshman out of Texarkana, Arkansas. On second down and 11, there's a new quarterback in the game for Southern Nazarene, trying to run around right end with it is that new quarterback, and the stop made for Arkansas Tech University by Bruce Livingston. As they unpilot, the ball carrier was Zach Walker. Walker is a freshman quarterback for Southern Nazarene. He's out of Houston, Texas, 5'11", 180. And he is stopped at the 19-yard line with a gain of 2. It makes it third down and 9 for Southern Nazarene. Crimson Storm 1 out of 3 on third down conversions so far tonight. Clock rolling, 13:09 to go second quarter. On third down and 9, Zach Walker awaits the snap. Man in motion toward the near side. Walker fakes the handoff, rolling to his right. He wants to throw, unloads across the middle, and it is incomplete. Short of his intended receiver, Reese Carlson. And Southern Nazarene will have to punt it away. Hard line. Carlos Anguiano on to punt for the second time tonight. His first effort resulted in a 32-yarder. This time he will have to punt into the breeze. As the Wonder Boys are moving from our left to our right toward the south goal and the bandstand here in the second quarter. Anguiano has the snap. The punt is away, and the wind is really going to knock this one down. Stringer calls for everybody to get away from it. They respond accordingly, and the ball will roll dead at the Southern Nazarene 44-yard line. Only a 25-yard punt for Carlos Anguiano, and the Wonder Boys will start in Southern Nazarene territory. This will mark the third consecutive Arkansas Tech possession that has started in positive territory. The Wonder Boys' last 3 drives now have started at the Southern Nazarene 44, the Southern Nazarene 33, and now once again at the Crimson Storm 44. The worst starting field position of the night for the Wonder Boys has been their own 35. Meanwhile, the best starting field position for Southern Nazarene has been its own 24. Jabias Cross will be the quarterback. He wants to throw toward the far side, complete to Michael Fine. A one-on-one tackle made at the 38-yard line by Southern Nazarene, as Fine stopped after a gain of 6. And it'll be second down and 4 for the Wonder Boys. Ty Reasoner back in at quarterback. Line of scrimmage is the Crimson Storm 38. Reasoner awaits the snap. Has it. He will fake the handoff, throws far side, complete to Henry Wesley. Wesley is upended with a first down at the Crimson Storm 30-yard line. The gain on the play is 8. Ty Reasoner in his Wonder Boy debut has now completed 9 of 12 passes for 105 yards. Jabias Cross is the Wonder Boys' leading receiver so far. This time, Brian Allen gets the football, and the running back out of Forest City carries it down to the 21-yard line. A gain on the play of 9 will make it 2nd down and 1 for the Wonder Boys.
Number 36.
As Arkansas Tech shuttles in some fresh personnel, and they'll try to go quickly here on 2nd and 1. Southern Nazarene trying to answer in kind with some fresh defenders. Ty Reesner will be the quarterback. Jabias Cross is in the slot left. Michael Fine to the right. Jacob Dean out wide to the left. Reesner rolling right, throws complete out of the backfield to Chris Eastburn. Eastburn at the 10. Eastburn lowers his shoulder and bowls forward down to the 4-yard line, a gain of 17 on the pass from Reesner to Eastburn. A year ago, Eastburn caught 11 passes for 160 yards and 3 touchdowns. He is a weapon, not only as a blocker, but also as a pass catcher from that halfback position. And he stays in at the right side of the formation on 1st and goal from the 4. Reesner hands it off to Allen. Allen is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas Tech, as all 3 of the leading returning rushers from a year ago for the Wonder Boys have rushing touchdowns here in the first half. First Braden Stringer, then Christian Thompson, now Brian Allen. His carry is from 4 yards out. Brian Allen gets his 7th career rushing touchdown as a Wonder Boy, and Eric Perez will try to add the extra point. Kicking out of a hold by the punter, Clayton Watson. The ball is down, the kick is away, it is good, and your new score with 11:15 to go in the 2nd quarter is Arkansas Tech 30 and Southern Nazarene 0. Back in 1 minute, you're listening to the Wonder Boys. Back at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville, as Matthew Shade prepares to kick it away for the Wonder Boys following a 5-play, 44-yard scoring drive that took 1 minute and 29 seconds and resulted in a 4-yard touchdown run by Brian Allen, giving the Wonder Boys now, with the Eric Perez extra point, a 30-0 lead over Southern Nazarene with 11:15 to go in the 2nd quarter, shades of a year ago when the Wonder Boys led this matchup 45-0 at halftime. Jonathan Martin receives the ensuing kickoff, and he'll be forced out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, maybe even only the 14, as the Wonder Boys kickoff coverage has been excellent here tonight, and that has certainly been a big factor in the Wonder Boys' early success. We mentioned how Arkansas Tech has been able to own a huge advantage in the starting field position, and that's thanks in no small part to the great job so far by the kickoff coverage by the Wonder Boys and the kickoffs by Matthew Shade, the senior out of Mineola, Texas. 1st and 10, Southern Nazarene. From its own 14-yard line, the Crimson Storm so far has been limited to 16 yards of total offense, and still just that 1 first down. The Wonder Boys have piled up 13 first downs so far, but only the 1 for Southern Nazarene. It'll be Zach Walker at quarterback again for the Crimson Storm. 2 men in motion. I'm not sure that's legal. Handoff to Daniel Ramos III. He tries the middle. He has a gain of about 8, but it's not going to matter because you can't send 2 men in motion at the same time. And the referee was aware of that. He threw his penalty flag in the backfield, and it's going to be 1st down and 15 for Southern Nazarene from its own 9-yard line after the penalty. It will be the 7th penalty of the game against the Crimson Storm. They've been penalized for a total of 77 yards now, compared to just 1 penalty for 5 yards against Arkansas Tech. Looking at the GAC scoreboard, Southwestern Oklahoma State still owns that 17-7 lead over Southern Arkansas. Southeastern Oklahoma State now has taken an 11-3 lead in Arkadelphia over nationally 9th-ranked Henderson State. That's midway in the second quarter of that one. East Central also coming back. They have pulled within 14-10 of Ouachita Baptist. And out now of Oklahoma, Northwestern Oklahoma State leads UA Monticello 21-7. Zach Walker is the Southern Nazarene quarterback on 1st and 15 from his own 9. He's got one receiver to his left, one to his right. He wants a timeout. 10:37 to go, second quarter. Arkansas Tech 30, Southern Nazarene 0. Back in 1 minute plus a station ID. You're listening to Wonder Boys football.
Following the timeout, it will be first down and 15 for Southern Nazarene.
On first down and 15, Quincy Whitfield gets his first carry of the night and goes straight ahead, but not for a lot. He'll be taken down at the 14-yard line. They'll give him 5 yards, and it'll be second down and 10 for Southern Nazarene from there with 10:15 to go in the second quarter, and Arkansas Tech leading by a score of 30-0. Zach Walker continues at quarterback for Southern Nazarene on in relief of Jacob Spady. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Play clock 12 as he brings just 1 man in motion this time. He will hand it off, trying to get around right end as Quincy Whitfield pursued and forced out of bounds by Quay Rose, the sophomore from McGee, who is the Wonder Boys' leading returning tackler from a year ago. Last season, McGee made 76 tackles for Arkansas Tech, and he makes another one right there. This one for a loss back to the 17-yard line. It'll be third down and 12 for Southern Nazarene. The Crimson Storm just 1 of 4 on third down conversion tries so far tonight. A year ago, the Crimson Storm was the worst team in the GAC on third down. They converted just 26.6% of their third down conversion tries in 2015. Zach Walker, the freshman quarterback, hands it off, tries to at least to Ramos. They're going to rule that an incomplete forward pass. It must have been a little shovel pass to Ramos that he was unable to handle. Looked for a moment like it might have been a fumble on the handoff exchange, but instead the referee says incomplete forward pass. And it'll be fourth down and 12 for Southern Nazarene, and they will once again have to call upon the talents of Carlos Anguiano to punt it away. The line of scrimmage will be the 17-yard line. Braden Stringer of Arkansas Tech waits at the Crimson Storm 45-yard line, and it looks like the Wonder Boys will start in plus territory for a 4th consecutive drive. Anguiano's punt held up by the wind. Stringer calls for, I thought he called for a fair catch, did he? Yes, he did, as they're going to throw the penalty flag after he was tackled by Matthew Surratt at the 49-yard line. Now are they saying no fair catch? They're going to have to get together and talk this one over. If Stringer called for a fair catch, it'll be a penalty against Southern Nazarene. And if not, it'll be 1st and 10 Arkansas Tech from right at the midfield stripe. The officials huddled up at midfield to talk it over, right on the Tech logo here at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field, as we get the 102nd season of Arkansas Tech football underway tonight. And we're glad that you've joined us on River Country KCJC. In 9 days, we will be in Shawnee, Oklahoma, where the Wonder Boys will take on Oklahoma Baptist University. That'll be a noon kickoff between the Wonder Boys and the Bison. Pre-game coverage will begin at 11:30 a.m. here on River Country KCJC and ArkansasTechSports.com.
It'll be first down at the 50.
They ruled that no fair catch was called, and the Wonder Boys leading 30-0. We want to thank the hundreds of Wonder Boys fans who were here for Party at the Plaza, including many of them who made their way down to the old Taco Villa parking lot for the new food truck plaza here at just outside Thone Stadium at Burkle Field. Very well received in its first night. We'll talk more about that a little later. Christian Thompson takes a direct snap, and the former Sand Lizard goes right up the middle behind a block from Trey Bradley, makes his way to the 47-yard line for a gain of 3. There will be food trucks on the old Taco Villa parking lot for every home game this season for the Wonder Boys. Coming up for the next home game on Saturday, September 17th, it'll be a 6 p.m. kickoff. That means the food trucks will really get going around 4 p.m. or so. Ty Reisner is in shotgun formation, throws to the far side of the field, and it is incomplete. In and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Jacob Dean. And it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Wonder Boys from the 47-yard line. The live music at tonight's food truck villa was provided by the Arkansas Tech Marching Band. Other local musical acts will be providing live music at future Party at the Plazas. 3rd down and 7 Wonder Boys. Ty Reisner is the quarterback. Arkansas Tech is 3 of 5 on 3rd down conversion tries so far tonight. Reisner takes the snap, has plenty of time, throws toward the near side, complete to Henry Wesley, avoids one would-be tackler, fighting for that first down, and he will get it. On 2nd, maybe even 3rd effort, Henry Wesley able to get over the 40-yard line and down to the 39. The gain on the play is 8 yards. He needed 7, and the Wonder Boys move the chains once more. Now 4 out of 6 on 3rd down conversion tries tonight. With that completion, Ty Reisner now 12 of 16 passing. He hands it off to Christian Thompson. Thompson bounces off one defender, keeps going, lowers his shoulder, runs over another Crimson Storm player, and goes down to the 35-yard line before he is stopped with a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Wonder Boys. 8:13 to go, 2nd quarter. Arkansas Tech 30 and Southern Nazarene 0 from Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville. Just about every seat is accounted for here on the home side. Hand off to Thompson. Thompson goes up the middle. He'll be stopped short of the first down. So the gain on the play was 3, and it's 3rd down and 3 for Arkansas Tech. Ty Reisner wants to pass, rolls right, throws complete to Jabias Cross. Cross needs the 29-yard line. He has it. First down, Arkansas Tech, as Cross able to fall forward over the yard to gain. Stopped there by Southern Nazarene's Brett Smith. And it'll be 1st down and 10 Wonder Boys from the Southern Nazarene 28, as Arkansas Tech now has 15 first downs here in the first half compared to just 1 for the Crimson Storm. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right for Reisner. Reisner joined to the backfield by Allen, gives him the handoff. Allen tries the middle and will make it to the 25-yard line with a gain of 3. Among the Crimson Storm players there to make the stop, Miles Roll. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 for Arkansas Tech. Jabias Cross will check back in, along with Chris Eastburn. Eastburn will go to his halfback spot. Cross will be a receiver to the left side of the formation, along with J.V. Davis. Michael Fine is into the slot to the right side. On 2nd down, Reisner throws complete to Fine at the 20. Fine forces the defender downfield right along the boundary. It'll be another first down for the Wonder Boys. A gain of 10 on the pass from Reisner to Fine. And it's 1st and 10 Arkansas Tech at the 15-yard line. Wonder Boys back in the red zone. And Reisner wants to go quickly. He awaits the snap. Fakes to Allen, throws far side, complete to J.V. Davis. Davis has it at the 10, stays on his feet at the 5, and will be taken down. Will they say his knee went down? They will. They will rule that his knee went down at about the 6-yard line, which looks to be short of first down yardage. They will indeed spot the football at the 6, and it'll make it 2nd down and 1 for the Wonder Boys. Luke Starks goes to the left side of the formation. Reesner hands it to Allen. Allen running left, hemmed in the backfield, and he'll be dropped for a loss. He was able to fight his way back to the 7-yard line, making it just a loss of 1. Derek Carmouche was the first man on the scene for Southern Nazarene. And it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Wonder Boys. The line of scrimmage will be the Southern Nazarene 7. Michael Fine and Jabias Cross back in at wide receiver, along with J.V. Davis. Luke Starks, the tight end, and Chris Eastburn, the halfback, check out. 3 receivers right, 1 left for Reesner. On 3rd down and 2. Reesner has the snap. He will hand it to Brian Allen. Allen running left, and it looks like on that last fall forward, he got enough for the first down. He needed the 5-yard line, and he fell over the 5 down to the 4. It'll be 1st and goal Wonder Boys from there, with 5:07 to go in the second quarter, and the Wonder Boys knocking on the door of adding to their 30-0 lead. Reesner from the shotgun, 3 receivers right. He will keep it himself. Reesner runs right, and he's taken down near the 1-yard line, wisely ducked to avoid Brayon Jackson, who was coming to deliver the hit. And Reesner wisely got down at the 2-yard line. More than happy to settle for a gain of 2 and live to try again on 2nd down. Jant Weary will go to the left side of the formation as a wide receiver. Luke Starks, the tight end, goes to the left side of the formation as well. And it looks as if it'll be Justin Bailey, the redshirt freshman from Mayflower, who will take a direct snap. He hands it off and end around, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown, taking the handoff and going into the end zone for the Arkansas Tech touchdown to make it 36-0. It was Jant Weary, the sophomore wide receiver out of Mesquite, Texas, with the rushing touchdown on the end around as he came from the left side of the formation, took the handoff from Bailey, and went around right in, diving into the end zone for the Wonder Boys' 4th rushing touchdown of the night, their 5th touchdown in all. Perez's extra point is good, and our new score with 4:24 to go in the second quarter is Arkansas Tech 37, Southern Nazarene 0. Back in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football. Back at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville, Arkansas Tech 37 and Southern Nazarene 0, following a 13-play, 50-yard scoring drive that took 4 minutes and 58 seconds, resulting in the 2-yard touchdown run by Jant Weary. And now Matthew Shade will kick it back to Southern Nazarene as we enter the final stages of the second quarter. Reminder to stay with us at halftime for the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show. Phil Wright Autoplex, an honest deal at an affordable price. The kickoff goes through the back of the end zone for a touchback, and it'll be 1st and 10, 4:24 to go. Starting field position of the night for the Crimson Storm offense, as they have been buried deep in their own territory throughout the night. They only have 19 yards of total offense compared to 259 for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys defense led so far by Bruce Livingston and Nick Akins and KJ Reed with 3 tackles apiece. The handoff on 1st down is faked by Zach Walker. He keeps and is taken down for a loss. Pursuing him, making the stop for the Wonder Boys, it was Quay Rose. And it'll be 2nd down and long for Southern Nazarene as they spot him down at the 22 for a loss of 3. Walker wants to throw. It is dropped over the 20-yard line. The intended receiver was Reese Carlson, but unable to haul it in. And now Southern Nazarene faces 3rd down and 13 from its own 22. Coming up at the end of the night, we will have the Tyson Foods Player of the Game. Tyson Foods, a sponsor for not only the player of the game, but our pregame show this year here on Arkansas Tech Football. Tyson Foods, have you had your Tyson today? 3:44 to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech leads 37-0. On third down and long, Zach Walker running for his life, and he'll be taken down. He might have made his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that'll be the best that he could do as Bruce Livingston makes the stop for the Wonder Boys. And it'll be Carlos Anguiano to punt for Southern Nazarene. It will be his fourth punt of the first half. Braden Stringer will wait near midfield. Looks like he will set up camp at about his own 45-yard line. He was, I think, sure to tell the official there, give him the indication of how he intended to call for a fair catch, if that is indeed his best course of action, after there was some question as to his fair catch signal the last time around. Anguiano's punt is away. It is a high kick that Stringer fields on a fair catch at the Southern Nazarene 47-yard line. So just a 25-yard punt by Anguiano, and the Wonder Boys will start in Southern Nazarene territory. This is the fourth time in the last 5 possessions that the Wonder Boys have started in Crimson Storm territory, and it has helped Arkansas Tech build this 37-0 lead. Southwestern Oklahoma State's lead over Southern Arkansas has been trimmed to 17-14. Southeastern Oklahoma State still leads Henderson State 11-3 as they have gone to halftime at Carpenter Haygood Stadium in Arkadelphia. Jabias Cross is the quarterback. He will keep it. Gets to the 45-yard line, wrapped up there and stopped after a gain of 2 on the quarterback keeper. The tackle was made for Southern Nazarene by Anthony Stevens II. He is a freshman defensive back. Stevens out of Harker Heights, Texas, 5'10", 156. Second down and 8 for the Wonder Boys as Ty Reesner's back in at quarterback. Braden Stringer is his running back. Reesner has the snap. He will step up in the pocket and run for it. He gains 2 to the 43-yard line, and it'll be third down and 6. Reesner stopped by, among others, Justin Breitling, a sophomore defensive end.
Third down and 6.
And now it's third down and 6 for the Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech so far tonight is 6 out of 8 on third down conversion tries. 1:49 to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech leading 37-0. Wonder Boys looking to go to 4-0 all time against Southern Nazarene. Pass is complete to Braden Stringer, but he is wrapped up short of the line of scrimmage and taken down. They will stop him at the 46 for a loss of 3. It'll be fourth down and 9 for the Wonder Boys, and Arkansas Tech will punt it away. It'll be the first punting opportunity of the show, after he averaged 44.4 yards per punt. He led the Great American Conference in that category in 2015. Jonathan Martin waits at the Crimson Storm 10-yard line. Wonder Boys a little bit short on the personnel. J.V. Davis goes sprinting onto the field with 5 on the play clock. Clayton Watson awaits the snap, standing at his own 40. It's a good snap. The punt is away. It is heading toward the near boundary, takes a big bounce forward and goes out of bounds. And the official will rule that it crossed the boundary at the 10-yard line, making that a 34-yard punt for Clayton Watson. Strike that, a 36-yard punt, I should say, for Clayton Watson on his first attempt of the season. And it'll be first and 10 Southern Nazarene from its own 10-yard line with just 49 seconds to go in the half. Hands it off to Quincy Whitfield. Whitfield tries the middle, but there wasn't much there, as he was immediately hemmed in and driven backwards. Among the first Wonder Boy defenders there were Sheldon Jackson and Eric McMinutes of football. At Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville, our score is Arkansas Tech University 37 and Southern Nazarene University 0. Back in 3 minutes with the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show. You're listening to Wonder Boys Football.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome your Arkansas Tech Golden Girls. Let's hear it for the Arkansas Tech Golden Girls.
The halftime show from Thone Stadium at Burkle Field is brought to you by Phil Wright Autoplex. Phil Wright Autoplex, an honest deal at an affordable price. Preparing to take the field as we speak is the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, Arkansas's Band of Distinction, under the direction of Dr. Daniel Belangia. The voice of the Arkansas Tech Marching Band that you will hear in the background is Dr. John Clements, as it's a happy crowd so far here at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field, with Arkansas Tech University holding a 37-0 lead over the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm in the opener of the 102nd season of Arkansas Tech football. And we're glad that you are with us here on River Country KCJC. Coming up later in the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show, we will take a look at the numbers from the first half. We will also take a look at what else is going on in Arkansas Tech University athletics, as it is a busy opening weekend to the sports season. The volleyball team and the cross-country team will also be in action this weekend. But right now, it's time to turn down my microphone, turn up the crowd mic, and enjoy the sounds of the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, Arkansas's Band of Distinction.
Singing together. It's karaoke night at Thone Stadium. And not just any old karaoke night. Since we're in a football stadium, it's only appropriate to have sports anthems karaoke night. Our first sing-along is a tune that hit #1 on the chart way back in 1969. These days, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim play it during the 7th inning stretch, and fans and students at the University of Wisconsin and Boston College sing it at football games. Now you can sing along here at Tech. Follow the screen if you don't know the words. This is Build Me Up Buttercup. Tech Band. Our second sports anthem karaoke.
You are listening to the halftime performance by the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band, Arkansas's band of distinction, with the Wonder Boys leading by a score of 37-0. We'll turn the crowd mic back up and listen to one more song from the band of distinction here on the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show.
Arizona Diamondbacks and Detroit Red Wings. In 2014, Mississippi State University played this tune between the third and fourth quarters of every football game for fans to sing along. Now it's your turn, Tech. Sing along to Don't Stop Believing. All right, karaoke night is cooking down.
That is the Arkansas Tech University Marching Band. Right now we will step aside for 3 minutes and then come back with a look at the first half numbers here on the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show. This is Wonder Boys football.
Boston Red Sox. In the middle of the eighth. September 17th. To learn more about that and everything else about Pregame, visit us on the web at www.
Back on the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show from Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville, where Arkansas Tech University has a 37-0 lead over Southern Nazarene. Let's take a look at some of the numbers from the first half. The Wonder Boys have 17 first downs compared to 1 for Southern Nazarene. Arkansas Tech 260 yards of total offense, 155 passing yards, 105 rushing yards for Arkansas Tech. Southern Nazarene has 3 rushing yards, 16 passing yards, 19 yards of total offense in the first half for the Crimson Storm. Southern Nazarene was penalized 7 times for 77 yards in the first half. The Wonder Boys were penalized just once for 5 times. Arkansas Tech dominated time of possession, I should say. 18 minutes and 6 seconds of possession for the Wonder Boys compared to 11 minutes and 54 seconds for Southern Nazarene. Arkansas Tech was 6 of 9 on third down conversions in the first half. The Crimson Storm just 1 out of 6. And to this point in the game, neither team has committed a turnover. Individual leaders for Arkansas Tech. Brian Allen has 13 carries for 42 yards. Ty Reesner has completed 15 of 19 passes for 149 yards. Jabias Cross with 4 catches for 48 yards. Henry Wesley 4 receptions for 36 yards. Tackling leaders for the Wonder Boys, Bruce Livingston has 4 stops, 3 tackles apiece for Nick Akins and KJ Reed. Individual leaders, Wells with 12 tackles so far for the Crimson Storm. Brayon Jackson, Miles Roll, and Damian Willis with 7 tackles apiece for Southern Nazarene. The scoring so far, Braden Stringer got it started at the 11:36 mark of the first quarter on a 3-yard touchdown run. Eric Perez added the extra point. Then the Wonder Boys scored a safety to make it 9-0. Christian Thompson had a 2-yard touchdown run late in the first quarter. Jabias Cross caught a 31-yard touchdown pass from Ty Reesner early in the second quarter. Just a little less than 3 minutes later, at the 11:15 mark of the second quarter, it was Brian Allen on a 5-yard touchdown run. Jant Weary added a 2-yard touchdown run with 4:24 to play in the second quarter. On each of those occasions, Eric Perez made the extra point, and the Wonder Boys lead it by a score of 37-0 at halftime. We'll take another 3-minute break here on the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show, and then be back with a look at what else is going on in Arkansas Tech athletics. You're listening to Wonder Boys football. Back on the Phil Wright Autoplex halftime show, Arkansas Tech leading Southern Nazarene 37-0 as we get ready to start the second half in just a few moments. But before we do, a look at what else is going on in Arkansas Tech athletics. The Golden Suns volleyball team will be in Memphis, Tennessee this weekend for a Christian Brothers University hosted tournament. The Golden Suns will take on St. Joseph's at 10:15 a.m. tomorrow before facing Barton College later in the day at 2:45 p.m. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Golden Suns against Texas A&M Kingsville at 2:45 p.m. and the Golden Suns will wrap it up by taking on the host Christian Brothers Lady Buccaneers at 7:15 p.m. Saturday. You can see live stats of all four matches at ArkansasTechSports.com, and you can go to that same website to watch live video of the match against Christian Brothers on Saturday night. Also in Memphis this weekend, the Golden Suns cross-country team, under the direction of head coach Tom Aspel, will begin the season by participating in the Brooks-Memphis Twilight Classic. That'll start at about 9:20 p.m. on Saturday night at the Mike Rose Soccer Complex in Memphis. So best wishes to both the Golden Suns volleyball and cross-country teams as they begin their seasons this weekend. Next week, the Golden Suns golf team will begin its season. The week after, it'll be the Wonder Boys golf team, and so the fall sports season is about to kick into high gear at Arkansas Tech University. The opening kickoff to begin the second half is away off the foot of Arkansas Tech's Matthew Shade, received at the goal line by Southern Nazarene, and the return out to the 16-yard line. Stopped there was the return man for the Crimson Storm, Derek Arrington. This is the outlier tonight. All of the other games in the Great American Conference are tight affairs so far. We'll bring you those scores as we move along. Jacob Spady is back in at quarterback for Southern Nazarene after sitting out the second quarter in favor of Zach Walker. Spady will throw to the far side of the field. It is caught by Reese Carlson. Carlson makes his way down the far boundary and is forced out of bounds short of the first down marker. Among the Wonder Boy defenders there to make the stop was Seth Culp. And they will spot him down at the 22-yard line. The gain on the play is 6, and it's second down and 4 for Southern Nazarene. This Crimson Storm offense was limited to just 19 yards of total offense in the first half. Another screen to the far side of the field. This will result in the second first down of the night for Southern Nazarene as Jonathan Martin makes the catch and is forced out of bounds by Arkansas Tech's Jimmy Lofton. They will spot him out at the 29-yard line. The gain on the play is 7, and it's the second first down of the game for Southern Nazarene. Crimson Storm making some changes as Daniel Ramos III was going to check out. Now they changed their mind. He'll stay in the game. And there will be 2 setbacks in the backfield along with quarterback Jacob Spady, as Quincy Whitfield is to his left and Daniel Ramos III is to his right. The handoff is to Whitfield. Whitfield will try to get around right end, but he is stacked up there and taken down by Seth Culp, linebacker for the Wonder Boys. Culp is a senior out of Temple, Texas, transfer from Trinity Valley Community College. The stop at the 33-yard line comes after a gain of 4, and it's second down and 6 for Southern Nazarene. 2 receivers to the left side of the field for quarterback Jacob Spady. And again, the 2 setbacks look as Ramos and Whitfield both in the backfield. They all run into each other. Spady keeps the football, goes right up the middle, and nobody's able to catch him for a long time. Spady down the far boundary. He'll be pursued and forced out of bounds at the Arkansas Tech 14-yard line by Quay Rose. And that was the ultimate example of a busted play gone right for Southern Nazarene, as there was mass confusion in the backfield. The 2 running backs, Ramos and Whitfield, ran into each other, both thinking that they were the man who was going to take the handoff. So they ran into each other. They impeded the progress of Spady and ended up setting a bit of an accidental block that sprung Spady up the middle of the field, and he's able to run all the way down to the Arkansas Tech 16. By far the longest play of the night for the Crimson Storm. Spady will keep on an option play on 1st and 10 from the Tech 16, and he goes straight ahead down to the 12-yard line, a gain of 4. The run for Spady all the way to the Arkansas Tech 16-yard line. Handoff goes to Ramos. Ramos runs left, He'll be stopped short of the first down, I believe, by Lofton and Quay Rose. Jimmy Lofton, that is. He is shy of the first down. Stopped at the Arkansas Tech 7-yard line. And it'll be 3rd down and 1 for Southern Nazarene. The Crimson Storm is 1 for 6 on 3rd down conversions tonight. Spady in the shotgun. Ramos to his left. Whitfield to his right. They hand it to Ramos, and he'll be stopped for a loss. Among the first Wonder Boys there was Byron Pruitt. Also helping on the stop was Seth Culp. Ramos lost his hat in the process. In addition to losing his hat, he lost 2 yards. Maybe even 3. We'll see where they put the football. They will put it at the 10, so it's a loss of 3, and 4th down and 4 forthcoming for Southern Nazarene. The Crimson Storm a year ago was just 1 out of 11 on 4th down conversion tries. They'll go for it here on 4th and 4 from the 10-yard line, trying to put their first points of the night on the board. Spady hands it to Ramos. Ramos runs left. He will not get there. Stopped well short of the first down marker. The key stop made by Arkansas Tech's Bruce Livingston. And Southern Nazarene will turn it over on downs as they fail to convert on 4th down for the 2nd time tonight. They are 0 for 2 in that category, and the scoring threat is turned away by the Arkansas Tech defense. 11-20 Arkansas 14 as they've gone to the 4th quarter in that one at Fast Lane Field in Weatherford. Ty Reesner is the Arkansas Tech quarterback, fakes the handoff, looks to throw to the near side, complete to Michael Fine. Fine is forced out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Stop made for Southern Nazarene by Brady Smith. The gain on the play is 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 1 for Arkansas Tech. With that completion, Ty Reesner now 16 out of 20 through the air tonight for 158 yards. He's making himself a bid to be the Tyson Foods player of the game, which we will determine and announce once tonight's game is over. Handoff to Brian Allen. Allen goes around left end, 20-yard line, 25, chased down from behind at the 31-yard line. A gain on the play for Arkansas Tech of 14 yards. Brian Allen now with 14 carries for 56 yards. As he goes over 1,200 career rushing yards here very early in his sophomore season. And the Wonder Boys have it 1st and 10 at their own 31. One thing we haven't seen as much tonight for the Wonder Boys has been the big play. You wonder how long it might be until we see one of those, as the Wonder Boys are going to be guilty of a false start here, as Brian Allen was coming in motion toward the near side of the field, and the halfback Chris Eastburn just flinched a bit. And so that results in a false start. And the Wonder Boys will move backward 5 yards to the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 15 from there. Jabias Cross was going to Cross leaves a man standing still at the 30-yard line, races down the near boundary, and is forced out of bounds very close to 1st down yardage. They will spot it down right at the 41-yard line, and if the toe, or I should say if the nose of that football is at the 41, it'll be a 1st down, and it is, as it's a gain of 15 on the pass from Reesner to Cross. And now it's 1st and 10 for Tech from its own 41. Reesner hands to Brian Allen. Allen goes up the middle and gets to the 47-yard line, a gain of 6. Stop made by Brayon Jackson for Southern Nazarene. Wonder Boys are going to go very quickly here, trying to catch Southern Nazarene before they can get lined up. Reesner will hand it to Allen. Allen bounces it to the outside and will have a 1st down going left into Southern Nazarene territory at the 48-yard line. The gain on the play is 5. It's enough for another Arkansas Tech 1st down, as the Wonder Boys pick up their 20th 1st down of the game compared to 3 for Southern Nazarene. Pass complete near side. Catch made by J.V. Davis. Davis racing down the near sideline and forced out of bounds inside the 35. Stop made for Southern Nazarene by Brayon Jackson.
1st down.
And there's a Wonder Boy shaken up on the play.
We have an injury timeout.
The ball will be spotted at the 33-yard line. The gain on the play was 15 yards. And while they tend to the injured Wonder Boy, let's break for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech football.
Ladies and gentlemen, Torian Samuel.
The injured Wonder Boy was Torian Samuels, junior offensive lineman out of Hazelhurst, Mississippi, but he was able to return to the sideline under his own power. Handoff to the redshirt freshman Justin Bailey, and he bowls his way down to the 20-yard line. A pickup of 13 yards for Justin Bailey, as he has just his second 13. First down and 10 Tech from the Southern Nazarene 20. Handoff from Reesner to Bailey, and this time he'll be dropped for a loss, stopped by Greg Johnson, junior defensive back out of Tyler, Texas, for Southern Nazarene. And the loss on the play will be back to the 23-yard line. And so it'll be second down and 13 for the Wonder Boys. The receivers to the left side will be J.V. Davis and Jabias Cross. Michael Fine, the receiver right. Reesner goes that way with the football, completes it at the 16-yard line. Fine able to stay on his feet down to about the 13 before he is stopped by Southern Nazarene's Josh Jordan.
Along with Josh Jordan.
The stop at the 13-yard line comes after a gain of 10, and it'll be third down and 3 for the Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech is 6 out of 9 on third down conversion tries so far tonight. Reesner has the snap. Hands off to Justin Bailey. He'll try the middle, trying to stay on his feet now as he was grabbed around the ankle by Miles Roll. Able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more. It'll be fourth down and 3, and we will see the field goal unit for Arkansas Tech. Eric Perez was 13 out of 17 on field goal tries a year ago. This will be his first field goal attempt of 2016. It will come from 30 yards away on the right hash mark. Clayton Watson will be his holder. The wind not a factor at the moment. Play clock at 12 as Watson awaits the snap. Has it, hold is down, kick is away, penalty flags fly. It must be against Arkansas Tech. They whistled it dead. Must have a false start by the Wonder Boys, and that is the case. So that'll back them up 5 yards. And it will now be a 35-yard try for Eric Perez. Perez was 7 out of 11 on field goal tries of between 30 and 39 yards a season ago. Clock is at 7 minutes and 49 seconds to play in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 37-0. As Perez will try this time from 35 yards. The snap and the hold are both good. The kick is away. It will be long enough, and it is good. Our new score with 7:34 to go in the third quarter is Arkansas Tech 40, Southern Nazarene 0. Back in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football.
Pep boarding and daycare in Russellville is the official home away from home for Jerry the Bulldog. We express our appreciation to Betsy, Noel, and the rest of the Creature Comfort family for their support of the Campus Ambassador Program. Creature Comfort, pet boarding and daycare.
The scoring drive for Arkansas Tech University was 11 plays. It went 74 yards, consumed 3 minutes and 53 seconds, and resulted in a field goal of 35 yards by Eric Perez, and extended the Arkansas Tech lead to 40-0. And now Matthew Shade will get set to kick it away for the Wonder Boys. Back deep for the Crimson Storm on the far side, it's Jonathan Martin. 7:34 to go in this third period. Glad you're with us tonight on River Country KCJC. We'll be with you again in 9 days on Saturday, September 10th, when the Wonder Boys will have a noon kickoff in Shawnee, Oklahoma, in further GAC action against Oklahoma Baptist. Matthew Shade's kickoff is into the end zone, his second touchback of the night. However, compared to 7 penalties for 77 yards against Southern Nazarene. Southern Nazarene, we'll see what Southern Nazarene wants to do here if they want to make the Wonder Boys re-kick it. It is offsides against the Wonder Boys. They will just tack it onto the end of the play, which will put the football at the 30-yard line. And that is the point from which Southern Nazarene will begin this drive. Taking a look at the drive chart so far tonight for Southern Nazarene, they have been forced to punt on 4 occasions. They've turned it over on downs twice, and then they had one possession that ended with the conclusion of the second quarter. They reached the Arkansas Tech 8-yard line the last time they had the football, only to be turned away as they gave it up on downs. Screen pass to the far side is complete from Jacob Spady to Jonathan Martin. He is forced out of bounds after a gain of 1 at the 31-yard line. Among the Wonder Boy defenders with the pursuit, Seth Culp was there along with Quay Rose. And it'll be 2nd down and 9, Southern Nazarene from its own 31. 7 minutes and 25 seconds to play, third quarter. Arkansas Tech 40 and Southern Nazarene 0. Southern Arkansas in Weatherford, Oklahoma has rallied to take a 21-17 fourth quarter lead over Southwestern Oklahoma State. We'll update the other GAC scores as we move along. Spady will keep it on the option play, run straight ahead, and with using his big frame, able to stay on his feet and make his way up to the 38-yard line, a gain of 7 for Spady. And it will make it 3rd down and 2 for Southern Nazarene. In Arkadelphia, Southeastern Oklahoma State still bidding for the upset over 9th-ranked Henderson State, as the Savage Storm from Southeastern Oklahoma State leading the Reddies 11-3 midway through the third quarter at Carpenter Haygood Stadium. Ouachita Baptist leading East Central 28-19 in the third quarter at Cliff Harris Stadium in Arkadelphia. And Northwestern Oklahoma State owns a lead of 28-14 over UA Monticello in the third quarter of that game at Alva, Oklahoma. Penalty against Southern Nazarene will cost the Savage Storm, or I should say the Crimson Storm, getting my storms mixed up, my apologies. That'll cost the Crimson Storm 5 yards back to the 33-yard line. And with 6:22 to go in the third quarter, it'll be 3rd down and 7 for Southern Nazarene. The Crimson Storm with 103 yards of total offense tonight and 4 first downs as we're now past the midpoint of the third period. Jacob Spady in the shotgun brings Reese Carlson in motion. Looks to throw across the middle. It is incomplete. The intended receiver across the middle was Trevor Smith. Wonder Boys able to break it up, though, as he went up and tried to make a one-arm grab in midair, but unable to haul it in. Would have had the first down if he could have made the catch, but unable to do so. And now on 4th down, Southern Nazarene will have to punt it away. I think we have a little bit of confusion now on the line of scrimmage. They accidentally gave Southern Nazarene a gain of 4 on that incomplete pass. Now they'll move it back to the appropriate spot. The official on the near side with an eagle eye on things moves it back to the 33-yard line, and it'll be 4th down and 7 for the Crimson Storm from there. Carlos Anguiano awaits the snap, has it. The punt is away. Braden Stringer calls for the fair catch and makes it at his own 37-yard line, and that's where the Wonder Boys will take over with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the third quarter in Arkansas. Glad Glad you're with us tonight on River Country KCJC from Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville. It looks as though the 102nd season of Arkansas Tech University football will get off to a successful beginning tonight. Tech leading 40-0. Ty Reesner will throw toward the near boundary. Catch is made by Michael Fine at the midfield stripe. He is taken down in Southern Nazarene territory by Mikey McClung, a sophomore linebacker from Washington, Oklahoma. The completed forward pass goes for a gain of 19 yards, and it's 1st and 10 Tech at the Southern Naz 44. Reesner fakes the handoff, rolls left, throws complete in the far flat to Jabias Cross. Cross is off to the races. A penalty flag is down. Cross will not be caught as he goes down the far boundary and into the end zone, but I'm afraid it may come back on a penalty against Arkansas Tech.
But there is a flag on the play.
The officials are pointing and indicating that the foul occurred at about the 28-yard line of Southern Nazarene. As likely either a hold or a block in the back against Arkansas Tech. No, now they're moving the flag all the way back to the 39-yard line. It was a hold against the Wonder Boys. The spot of the foul is going to be ruled as the 40-yard line now. So the Wonder Boys will get credit for the 4 yards that they gained before the penalty. And then the football is moved from there back 10 yards to the 50-yard line. And so it will end up being 1st down and 16 for Arkansas Tech. With that completion, Ty Reesner now 21 of 25 tonight for 221 yards. What a debut it's been for the Cashion, Oklahoma product. Pass to the near side is complete. Catch made by Henry Wesley. Wesley is down at the Southern Nazarene 40-yard line. A gain on the play.
2nd down, 7.
Of 10. Will make it 2nd down and 6 for the Wonder Boys. Ty Reesner, the Arkansas Tech quarterback, was the class valedictorian of his senior class at Cashion High School, graduating with better than a 4.0 grade point average. Hands it off to Brian Allen. Allen has a little bit of running room, gets past one ankle tackle, takes it to the 31-yard line. Ball comes out, but Allen was down first. The gain on the play will be 9 yards. It will be enough for the 26th first down of the game for Arkansas Tech, compared to 3 for Southern Nazarene. And the Wonder Boys move the chains once more. And the Wonder Boys lead it 46-0. What beautiful touch exhibited by Jabias Cross on that touchdown strike. Michael Fine with his first touchdown reception of the season. For Fine, it is his 3rd career touchdown catch. Jabias Cross has now thrown a touchdown pass and caught one tonight. Penalty flags are down on the extra point. We'll wait and see what those are about with 4:21 to go in the 3rd quarter.
There's a flag on the play.
The officials will talk it over, and they seem to be indicating that it was against Arkansas Tech.
Illegal motion.
Illegal motion is the call on the Wonder Boys. So that'll back them up 5 yards, and they'll have to try it again. Perez, so far tonight, is a perfect 5 for 5 on extra point tries, making him now 54 out of 59 for his career. He will again try the extra point out of a hold by Clayton Watson. Trying to tack 1 more point onto this Arkansas Tech lead. The kick is blocked, rolling free inside the 5-yard line, scooped up there by Southern Nazarene, and that man will be taken down. So Southern Nazarene unable to return it for points after the blocked extra point try.
Kick is no good. Media timeout.
And that will take us to a timeout on the field. Our new score with 4 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter is Arkansas Tech 46, Southern Nazarene 0. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Wonder Boys football. The scoring drive for Arkansas Tech University was 5 plays, 63 yards. It took 1 minute and 29 seconds, resulting in a 31-yard touchdown pass from Jabias Cross to Michael Fine. The extra point was blocked, and the Wonder Boys lead 46-0 as Matthew Shade gets set to kick it back to the Crimson Storm. High end over ender. It'll be fielded by Derek Arrington at the goal line. He's out over the 15, up close to the 20. He'll be taken down at the 19-yard line. Among the Wonder Boys in on that special team stop was KJ Reed. And it'll be first down and 10, Southern Nazarene from its own 19. A reminder, the next home game for Arkansas Tech University's football team will be on Saturday, September 17th. It'll be a 6 p.m. kickoff against the University of Arkansas at Monticello right here at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville. Party at the Plaza will begin at 4 p.m. We'll hope to see you here at the stadium on that occasion. A week from Saturday, on September 10th, the Wonder Boys will have their first road game of the year at Oklahoma Baptist. That'll be a noon kickoff right here on River Country KCJC. Pregame coverage on Saturday, September 10th will begin at 11:30 a.m. with our pregame visit with Raymond Monica as part of the pregame show brought to you by Tyson Foods. Tyson Foods, have you had your Tyson today? 3:51 to go in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 46, Southern Nazarene 0. Jacob Spady is the quarterback for the Crimson Storm. Second down and 6 after a run of 4 on their first play this set of downs. The handoff is to Roger Barcheers, a freshman running back for Southern Nazarene out of Podo, Oklahoma. And he carries the football to the 24-yard line for a gain of 1. That makes it third down and 5 for Southern Nazarene. Wonder Boys shuttle in some fresh defensive linemen as Bruce Livingston is back in the game to try to rush the passer here, presumably on third down. Spady will line up in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Man goes in motion. They fake the handoff to that man in motion. Spady will keep and run straight ahead. And he may very well have picked up a first down for Southern Nazarene. It would be the 4th of the game for the Crimson Storm. Wonder Boys will again shuttle in some fresh defensive linemen. Try to get some of those names on there for you. Jared Loftus, sophomore from Dallas, Texas, will check in along with Bo Harper, a senior from Monroe, Louisiana. Also in on that defensive line for the Wonder Boys is Sawyer Shields, a freshman from Eagle, Idaho. The lone Idahoan on the Arkansas Tech roster, as you might imagine. There are 64 native Arkansans on the Arkansas Tech roster. Second most represented state is Texas with 22. It was enough for the first down as they brought out the chains to make sure. And it'll be first and 10 for Southern Nazarene from its own 29-yard line. As the Crimson Storm does indeed pick up its 4th first down of the night. 1 to the right, the one on the right side comes in motion left. And Spady will keep it on draw play. He goes up the middle and pushes the pile forward. Somehow he lost the football. He lost it, and it's scooped up by the Wonder Boys. Jarrett Clayton has the football, racing down the far sideline, and he is going to go all the way into the end zone. Penalty flags litter the field. This might be coming back or maybe not. We'll wait and see. But as of now, it's a fumble return for a touchdown by Jarrett Clayton as Spady trying to stay on his feet. He just kept pushing that pile forward. I was about to say somehow stays on his feet. And about that moment, he lost the football. He might have been better off to not stay on his feet. We'll wait and see what the penalty flags are indicative of and at what point in the play they occurred. Were they pre or post turnover in nature? I presume that the foul occurred after the turnover. It is a block in the back against Arkansas Tech after the turnover, so they take away the touchdown for Jarrett Clayton because of the block in the back, but the Wonder Boys will get the football as a result of the first turnover of the night. And it is gained by Jarrett Clayton on the fumble recovery. Clayton, defensive back for the Wonder Boys and a junior out of Memphis, Tennessee. That is his first career fumble recovery.
Following the penalty,
The block in the back from the spot of the foul will move the football back to the Southern Nazarene 37-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Wonder Boys from there with 1:57 to play in the third quarter. And Arkansas Tech leading this one 46-0. New quarterback in the game for the Wonder Boys is Joshua Qualls. Qualls is a redshirt sophomore from Rogers, 6'1", 185. He takes the snap, hands it off to Justin Bailey. Bailey runs straight ahead and into the waiting arms of Southern Nazarene linebacker Jason Cooper, a freshman from Sand Springs, Oklahoma, with the stop. There is a Wonder Boy shaken up on the play. Head athletic trainer Brett Duke Walden out to check on him. And while that occurs, we will break for 30 seconds. You're listening to Wonder Boys football. And Arkansas Tech leading 46-0. It is Torian Samuels. And he will gingerly make his way back to the near sideline as Joshua Qualls will continue at quarterback for Arkansas Tech. Brett Calhoun is in as the halfback, and Justin Bailey is the tailback as the Wonder Boys getting in a number of their younger players now. Therese Hampton is checked in at a wide receiver to the left side of the formation. It will be 2nd down and 6 for Arkansas, or I should say 2nd down and 7 for Arkansas Tech from the Crimson Storm 34-yard line. Jant Weary man in motion. Qualls hands it off to Bailey. Bailey looks for running room left. None is there as he is wrapped up and driven backwards by Tristan Slinker. The loss on the play will Jant Weary, but short of the first down. Complete at the 33-yard line. The gain on the play was 6 yards. It'll be 4th down and 6 for the Wonder Boys. Too far out for a field goal, too close to punt it, so the Wonder Boys will go for it here on 4th and 6. Qualls has 2 receivers left, one to the right. Southern Naz may have been offsides. Qualls rolls right, throws incomplete. And Southern Nazarene was indeed offsides. That was a free play for the Wonder Boys. And so now instead of 4th down and 6, it's about to be 4th down and 1 for the Wonder Boys. It comes with 21 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Defense number 41, 5-yard penalty.
The football will be moved to the 28-yard line of Southern Nazarene. As we head to the fourth quarter, the biggest remaining question will be, can the Arkansas Tech defense get the shutout? That along, of course, with who will be the first Tyson Foods player of the game of the 2016 season. Qualls throws it deep, looking for Hampton. It is incomplete, broken up by a pair of Southern Nazarene defenders in the end zone. It was a 4th and 1 heave toward
8-yard line.
Among the Wonder Boys in right now on the defensive line, I spot Gary Burton down there, redshirt freshman out of Little Rock. Also in on the defensive line, Bo Harper. Taking a look now at some of those second-level defenders. I note that into the game for the Wonder Boys is Delwyn Richard, a freshman deep cornerback from Edmond, Oklahoma. He lines up on the right side of the formation. Another freshman in the secondary will be Jaquavion Daniels out of Terrell, Texas. Zach Walker is back in at quarterback for Southern Nazarene. He hands it off on first down running right with it, Roger Barcheers. He will get 2 yards to the 30, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 15 minutes separate the Wonder Boys from a season-opening victory as they lead Southern Nazarene by a score of 46-0. Back in 30 seconds, this is Wonder Boys football.
Field goal attempt. If Ryan
Back at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville as we head to the fourth quarter of play. And it is clear now that the 102nd season of Arkansas Tech football will begin with a Wonder Boys victory. Really the only thing in play now is, can the Wonder Boys defense get the shutout? And they will be on the field here to begin the fourth quarter of play. The quarterback for Southern Nazarene will be Zach Walker. On 2nd down and 8 from his own 30-yard line, Walker will keep it running straight ahead, and he is wrapped up and taken down by Seth Culp. Stopped at the 34-yard line after a gain of 4, and it will be 3rd down and 4 for the Crimson Storm. Taking a look back through the Arkansas Tech record books, it's been just a little while since the Wonder Boys defense has had a shutout. We'll keep scrolling here and make sure I can confirm what I believe. Walker on 3rd down will run straight ahead, and he looks like he's going to be real close. I believe he's going to have the 1st down based upon the spot from the far side of the field, and that will be the case. Walker able to go straight ahead to the 38-yard line, and enough for a Southern Nazarene 1st down.
Southern Nazarene.
I'm back all the way now to 2006, and I still think I'm going to be able to confirm what I believe to be true in terms of the last time the Wonder Boys defense had a shutout. As Walker lines up on 1st and 10 from his own 38. Man in motion, they fake the handoff to him. Walker in all kinds of trouble, and he will be sacked. Taken down inside his 35-yard line. There to make the stop for the Wonder Boys, Seth Culp. And he was helped out in that endeavor by Hunter Hudson, a redshirt freshman from Roland, Arkansas. He attended Joe T. Robinson High School.
2nd down.
Stop made at the 33-yard line on the quarterback sack for a loss of 5, and it brings up 2nd down and 15 for Southern Nazarene with clock rolling and 13:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Tech leading 46-0. Zach Walker will run an option play left. He pitches it out to Barcheers, and Barcheers will be stopped for a loss. Among the Wonder Boy defenders, there to make that tackle again, Seth Culp was on the scene for the Wonder Boys.
Stop made by number 27.
Also there for the Wonder Boys, looked like Greg Abrams, and that was indeed the case. They stop him at the 31-yard line. The loss on the play was 2. Although the officials are now huddled up with some nature of events to discuss. Now the referee is going to come over and let us know what they've been discussing.
Illegal low block. Number 85.
Got an illegal block against Southern Nazarene. The penalty is declined because of the outcome of the play. So the Wonder Boys, rather than taking the yardage, would rather take the down away from the Crimson Storm. And it forces them into a 3rd down and 18 situation from their own 31-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down and 18.
If the Wonder Boys defense can hold on and finish this off, it would be their first shutout since November 2nd of 2002, when they shut out West Alabama 25-0 here on what was a complete quagmire of a day at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field. Marcus Godfrey ran wild that day for the Wonder Boys. It was a great day to be a Duck. Timeout is called. 12:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Tech leading 46-0. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Wonder Boys. We return to Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville here on River Country KCJC. 12 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 46-0. And it's 3rd down and 18 for Southern Nazarene from its own 31-yard line. The quarterback will be Zach Walter. He's got one receiver to his right, two to his left. Southern Nazarene limited to 119 yards of total offense here tonight. Walker rolling right, sets himself, throws it deep. It is incomplete. And on 4th down and 18, one would imagine that Southern Nazarene will elect to punt the football back to Arkansas Tech. Braden Stringer will check in and line up to receive the punt.
Brings up 4th down. Number 10,
Carlos Anguiano will handle the punting chores for the Crimson Storm. So far tonight, Anguiano has punted 5 times for an average of 30.2 yards per punt. His longest punt of the night was 38 yards. The punt is away. It is a wobbly spiral received by Braden Stringer on a fair catch at his own 29-yard line. A good punt there by Anguiano. They're going to spot it at the 30. So let's call that a 39-yard punt for Carlos Anguiano. And a chance for the Wonder Boys to go back. We have timeout on the field. 12:25 remaining in Russellville. Wonder Boys lead it 46-0. Back in 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech football. Minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Arkansas Tech 46 and Southern Nazarene 0. Joshua Qualls will continue at quarterback for the Wonder Boys, on in relief of Ty Reesner, who did the majority of the work at quarterback tonight for the Wonder Boys, although Javius Cross also threw a touchdown pass. Handoff to Justin Bailey. Bailey runs right and gets to the 33-yard line, a pickup of 3. And it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Wonder Boys from there.
Stop made by Brian Jackson.
Wonder Boys coaching staff really thinks a lot of this Justin Bailey. Was a state champion in track at Mayflower High School. This time, Qualls will give it to him on the option read, and Bailey, with some running room to his right, gets out to midfield before he is forced out of bounds. The gain for Justin Bailey is 16 yards. And the Wonder Boys have picked up their 26th first down of the game. Southern Nazarene has but 5 first downs tonight. The Wonder Boys now with 440 yards of total offense compared to 119 for the Crimson Storm. Qualls fakes the handoff, throws near side, complete to Jant Weary, gets a good block, and is able to make his way down the near boundary. The block was provided by Jacob Dean, and that was able to free Jant Weary for about an additional 12 yards down to the Southern Nazarene 38-yard line. The pickup is 13 yards. It's the 27th first down of the game for the Wonder Boys. And Joshua Qualls brings them back to the line of scrimmage once more. Christian Thompson is checked in as a running back. He and Justin Bailey will join Joshua Qualls in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Offset pistol plus formation. Bailey takes the handoff, goes up the middle, and is stopped by, among others, Tristan Slinker.
Stop made by Gennard Johnson.
They'll spot him down at the 38. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Brett Calhoun is back in at the halfback spot, as it'll just be Christian Thompson now alongside Joshua Qualls in the backfield. 2nd down and 10. Thompson gets the handoff, tries the middle, and will be wrestled to the ground as Southern Nazarene's Jason Cooper got him around the ankle and just would not let go.
3rd down and 10.
It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Wonder Boys. Clock rolling. 10 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 46-0. They'll be idle until Saturday, September 10th, 9 days from now, when they will travel to Shawnee, Oklahoma, just this side of Oklahoma City, to take on Oklahoma Baptist University. First visit there as a Great American Conference member. Handoff to Bailey. Bailey around left end. Bailey at the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, maybe. A penalty flag is down at the 26-yard line. Justin Bailey goes around left end for 38 yards, but it may be coming back, at least part of it, and it will.
Number 3.
A hold at the 26-yard line will wipe out the final 26 yards of that run by Bailey. He'll be credited with the 12-yard gain to the 26, and then the penalty will be enforced from there. So the new line of scrimmage will be the 36-yard line. And so the sum of it is it was 3rd and 10, and now it's 3rd and 8 for the Wonder Boys. Stops the clock with 9 minutes and 53 seconds remaining.
3rd down and 8.
As Joshua Qualls will operate from the shotgun. He'll be joined in the backfield by Justin Bailey on 3rd and 8. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Has the snap, hands it to Bailey. Bailey trying to get around right end, but pursued and taken down by the Southern Nazarene defense. They get him at the 35-yard line after a gain of just 1.
Stop made by Brian Jackson, number
So it'll be
5.
4th down and 7 from there.
4th down and 7.
And Clayton Watson will be called upon here in a hooch punting situation.
In punt position.
As drifting back deep for Southern Nazarene is Josh Jordan. He will plant his heels near the 10-yard line. Anything over his head, he may just let it go. Play clock is down to 3. Wonder Boys may just accept the delay of game penalty here and provide Clayton Watson with an additional 5 yards with which to work. If Southern Nazarene decides to accept the penalty, that is. 9 minutes and 1 second remaining. Arkansas Tech with a 46-0 lead, trying for their first shutout since 2002. The penalty is declined, and so they will not afford Clayton Watson those additional 5 yards. It does not seem likely that the decision to either accept or decline that penalty will have a large impact on the outcome of tonight's proceedings. Play clock at 14. Watson takes a low snap, angles it toward the far boundary. It's going to land at the 5-yard line, take a big bounce forward. Were the Wonder Boys able to down it? No, they were not. That forward bounce that it took at the 5-yard line, the Wonder Boys coverage unit just couldn't rallied, and on a 2-yard run by Evan Lassiter, the Reddies go in front. The 9th-ranked Henderson State Reddies, 13-11 over Southeastern Oklahoma State. Ouachita leads East Central 35-28 in the fourth quarter of that one. That game at Cliff Harris Stadium in Arkadelphia. And meanwhile, in Alva, Oklahoma, Northwestern Oklahoma State really pulling away from UA Monticello now. It's 49-21. Northwestern Oklahoma State appears to be on its way to a season-opening win over the Boll Weevils. I'm going to double check and see if we can get a better indication of where in the game that Ouachita East Central game is.
The penalty, the football placed at the 15-yard line. First and 15.
Looks as if it is still in progress. I wanted to check and verify that they still were playing in that one. A little tough to tell from the live stats at first. Back at our game, meanwhile, it's first and 15 after a Southern Nazarene penalty. They hand it off to Quincy Whitfield. Whitfield runs left and makes his way out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 10 for Whitfield. Among the Wonder Boys in on the stop was Jaquavion Daniels. Also there for the Wonder Boys was Eric McPherson, a name we've called quite a bit here late in the game as some of the Wonder Boys reserves have gotten a chance to play on defense as well as on offense. This one was pretty well over at halftime. The Wonder Boys led 37-0 at the intermission, and they have kept both hands firmly on the wheel throughout the second half. Zach Walker hands it off to Whitfield again. This time he will not have as much success as Chad Arnold, among others, beats him and makes the stop. They will give him some forward progress up to the 26-yard line, so a gain of 2. And Southern Nazarene will face 3rd down and 4 from its own 26-yard line.
3rd down 4.
The Crimson Storm is 3 out of 11 on 3rd down conversions tonight. They on 3rd down and 4 will put it in the hands of their quarterback, Zach Walker, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down marker. There with the stop for the Wonder Boys again was Jaquavion Daniels. And on 4th down and 4 from, or I should say 4th down and 3 from their own 27, Southern Nazarene will punt it away. And with 6 minutes and 42 seconds remaining, that shutout grows ever closer and ever greater as a possibility for the Wonder Boys defense as Arkansas Tech will get the football back. And it'll be down close to 6 minutes remaining before the Wonder Boys have to snap it again. Carlos Anguiano's punt is away. Quay Rose in return formation. Did that football hit Quay Rose? It is either downed or recovered by Southern Nazarene at the 32-yard line. They indicate that it did not hit Quay Rose, and so that is not a fumble. The ball is just downed by Southern Nazarene at the Arkansas Tech 32-yard line. It will go into the books as Carlos Anguiano will get it back. The defense preserve this shutout. Again, the last time the Wonder Boys had a shutout was on November 2nd of 2002 when they beat the Tigers from West Alabama by a score of 25-0.
Legal substitution, 12 men in the formation.
Wonder Boys had 12 men on the field, and so that'll be a penalty. It'll move the football back to the 27-yard line, and it'll be 1st down and 15 from there. The Wonder Boys have added to their penalty total a bit here in the second half. Now 9 penalties for 65 yards. Southern Nazarene has been penalized 10 times for 92 yards. Joshua Qualls hands it off to Christian Thompson. Thompson running over defenders into the 2nd and 3rd level, carries the football to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13 yards for Christian Thompson, and it'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Wonder Boys. Clock moves under 6 minutes to play. Play clock at 36. It'll be down to about 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining before the Wonder Boys have to snap it again on 2nd down and 2 from their own 40-yard line. Arkansas Tech now with 478 yards of total offense tonight. 287 passing yards, 191 rushing yards. As so far, and it's game one against a program that has struggled to say the least in recent years. So far on night one, it appears as if the thought that, oh, the ball's loose. Christian Thompson fumbles it. It's loose inside the Arkansas Tech 45-yard line, and it is recovered by Southern Nazarene, and all of a sudden, the Wonder Boys shutout is back in jeopardy. The first turnover of the night by Arkansas Tech will give Southern Nazarene a chance to start in plus territory. It'll be 1st and 10 Crimson Storm at the Arkansas Tech 43-yard. This time they'll get to start from the Tech 43. And some of these youngsters on the Arkansas Tech defense will be charged with trying to preserve this shutout. 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Arkansas Tech leading 46-0. Zach Walker will be the quarterback for the Crimson Storm. He hands it off, running up the middle is Daniel Ramos III. Ramos into the secondary. He'll have a first down. Carries the football to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 13 yards on first down. Andrew Craig will check in to the secondary for the Arkansas Tech defense. And it'll be 1st and 10 Southern Nazarene with 5:06 remaining. Line of scrimmage is the Tech 30. Stay with us for the postgame show, and we'll bring you the Tyson Foods player of the game. Faking the handoff is Zach Walker. Walker runs up the middle, takes a huge hit, hangs onto the football at the 25-yard line. It was Andrew Craig delivering that lick for the Wonder Boys. They will spot Zach Walker down at the 24-yard line. The gain on the play is 6. It's 2nd down and 4. And Zach Walker did well to hold on to the football that time. 4:37 remaining. Tech leading 46-0. Trying for their first shutout in almost 14 years. Walker looks left, relays a signal to his wide receivers on that side. Walker's going to keep it, running left. Stutter step, gets inside the 25, down to the 21-yard line. Looks to be short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and short for the Crimson Storm with 4:08 remaining. Wonder Boy defender trying to get off the field and appears to be shaken up.
3rd down and less than a yard.
As he made it back outside the hash marks, but could get no further. And he'll be tended to by the Arkansas Tech athletic training staff ahead of what will be a 3rd down play for Southern Nazarene. While they tend to the injured Wonder Boy, let's pause for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech football. Jalen Williams-Luke, a freshman linebacker, was the Wonder Boy shaken up, but he's able to get to the sideline under his own power. Now it's 3rd and 1, Southern Naz from the Tech 21. Man in motion right. Zach Walker has the snap. Walker will keep. Walker trying to get to the 20-yard line, and I don't think he made it. Based on the initial indication of the spot, it does not appear as if he made it to the 20. And I think he had to get all the way there to get the first down. The referee is going to eyeball it. Oh, he says first down. They got a pretty good spot. The nose of the football was edged up a lot closer to the 20-yard line than what it looked like based upon the initial spot as the line judge came in from the... We're down to 3:14 remaining. Southern Nazarene has 2 timeouts left. Wonder Boys in front 46-0. The outcome of the game long since determined, but some pride and some history on the line now for the Tech defense, and Southern Nazarene will use a timeout. 3:03 remaining. Tech leads 46-0. Back in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys football. and 3 seconds remaining. Fourth quarter at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville. Glad you're with us tonight. On River Country, KCJC will join you again on Saturday, September 10th, when the Wonder Boys will take on Oklahoma Baptist for a noon kickoff in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Pre-game coverage here on KCJC will begin at 11:30 a.m. That's on Saturday, September 10th. First and 10, Southern Nazarene from the Arkansas Tech 20-yard line. Zach Walker rolls the pocket to his right. He will run for it. Gets inside the 20, 15, and forced out of bounds shy of the 10-yard line. Forced out at about the 11-yard line. Defensive stop made for the Wonder Boys by D.J. Williams, a freshman defensive back out of Mobile, Alabama. The gain of 9 will make it second down and 1 for the Crimson Storm at the Arkansas Tech 11-yard line. 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Zach Walker will operate from the shotgun. 2 receivers left. Walker has the snap. Walker rolls right. He wants to throw across the middle. It is incomplete. A diving attempt at the interception made by Greg Abrams of Arkansas Tech, but it just short-hopped him. And now, after trying to throw it on 2nd and 1, the Crimson Storm is faced with 3rd down and 1. Stops the clock with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. It's 3rd and 1 at the Arkansas Tech 11-yard line. Zach Walker in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to his left. Man in motion. Walker takes the snap. Walker under pressure, unloads. It is intercepted. Picked off at the 6-yard line, and that should do it. The Arkansas Tech defense comes up with the stop. Picked off by Greg Abrams, who just a moment ago had a near miss on an interception. This time he gets it as Zach Walker threw it up for grabs, and Greg Abrams was more than happy to take it away. 15 years. Joshua Qualls will be the quarterback. He hands it off. Justin Bailey goes around left end, takes it to the 14, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 from there. Clock rolling. It'll be down, close to 1 minute and 40 seconds left before the Wonder Boys have to snap it again. Southern Nazarene only has 1 timeout left. And should they choose to use it, it will only serve to delay their return trip to Bethany, Oklahoma tonight. Joshua Qualls is the Arkansas Tech quarterback. 1 minute 48 remaining. Play clock at 15. Qualls will operate from the shotgun. Justin Bailey is again the setback with him. Qualls will hand it to Bailey. Bailey runs left. Bailey will have a gain of 2 to the 16. And it'll be 3rd down and 4 from there. It'll be down to about 55 seconds left before the Wonder Boys have to snap it again. And if they can pick up this 3rd down conversion, then the celebration can begin in earnest. And in Russellville. 1 minute 15 remaining. Tech leading 46-0. They will start the season 1-0 in the first step of this 11-game journey through the Great American Conference that will last all the way through November the 12th. 3rd down and 4. Qualls hands to Bailey. Bailey runs left. He will have the 1st down. Justin Bailey has it out to the 20-yard line, and now the Wonder Boys can just kneel on it. And Arkansas Tech University will do something it hasn't done in almost 14 years, and that's end the game with a 0 under their opponent's name. Arkansas Tech will go into victory formation now on 1st and 10 from their own 20. Joshua Qualls will go under center. He receives the snap, takes a knee, and that will do it. That'll be the final snap of the game. And for the first time, and Southern Nazarene University 0, we will step aside for 2 minutes and then come back for the post-game show and the Tyson Foods Player of the Game Wonder Boys win 46-0. This is Arkansas Tech football.
All right, folks, we're here with head coach Ray Monica. Wonder Boys, 46 here over Southern Nazarene. Coach, your thoughts on the opening game?
Well, it's great to come out with victory. I thought the Tories played extremely well. It's just football game, but, if anybody's watching us from sideline, we still got a lot of good.
Well, you turn around, you have a long week before you play Oklahoma Baptist. Another tough team.
Well, we're going to watch in the morning, give it more Saturday and Sunday, and get ready for next week.
Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll see you next week.
Thanks very much.
We'll send it back upstairs to Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending Arkansas Tech football here at Home Stadium at Pregame Field. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks once again for attending. Please drive carefully and go wonderful.
Back at Thone Stadium at Burkle Field in Russellville, where the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys are about to sing the fight song while it is played by the Arkansas Tech Marching Band, Arkansas's Band of Distinction, following a 46-0 win tonight for the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. Before we take a look at the final numbers, let's take one last look at the Great American Conference scoreboard. Mostly final scores and mostly a very good night for the Arkansas schools, as it was a night where all of the matchups featured an Arkansas member institution against an Oklahoma member institution of the Great American Conference. Southern Arkansas went to Weatherford and beat Southwestern Oklahoma State 21-17. Henderson